So I had like a first question, like the first time you met your fiance, like what turned you on the most when you saw him?
Cause he was very consistent.
Okay.
He really wanted to talk to me.
Okay. It was in a club.
It was, it was a event.
Okay.
That they had. And it was kind of like a club, but it was like more industry event.
Okay.
And as soon as he saw me, he just pushed me to his section, and he was just talking to me, and I was like, oh my God, this guy, whatever.
But you knew him, right?
No.
Oh, no?
Mm-mm.
At all?
At all.
You didn't know, like, it was Amigos? Or...
I know he was Amigos,
okay.
Of course. I know him. And I just felt like, rapper, they just trying to fuck and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like I kept talking to him, and he keeps saying like, I've been watching you for a long time. I like your music. You have a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, yeah, whatever. You wanna fuck. And then it was just like he was real consistent. He was real gentleman like, and it was just like, oh, he probably liked me. He really liked me, and he wasn't trying to take me to the bed, or he didn't like, oh, come to my hotel room type of shit. He did none of that. So
it was different.
It was different.
Good. So the proposal was very public, right? Would you like had prefer like a more low key romantic setting, or it was okay for you?
I don't know. He always used to tell me, like, it's like, we be talking and stuff, and I always be saying, like, I don't want to have a kid with a man, and I'm not married, and we don't raise it together, and he always tells me, like, no, I'm going to marry you one day. And it's like, yeah. And he was serious.
He was serious. He's big. He's big. Now that you're like in the limelight and everyone is like Cardi B, like what's your next business venture? Like what do you want to do? Like apart from music, like or you want to stay focused, or you want to have like fashion like things? Because you're a lot into fashion, right?
I love fashion. I'm into a lot of fashion, especially now that I could afford things. And even if things that I can afford, I like to like put things together, and I want to show people that you can put together. For example, like this is a off-white outfit, right? Nice. It's over $1,000.
Yep.
My shoes are Steve Madden. And I like to show girls that you could put things together. And it's always something that I always love. I always wanted like to these people to appreciate the fashion. I always wanted a guy that also appreciates the fashion. I dated a lot of guys that always think that like what I'm wearing is weird. They'd rather they'd rather see me in Jordan. So it's just like it's good that me and my guy is into it. And that's something that is really big for me. I would like to like make my own line or collaborate with somebody that I can make affordable
clothes.
Clothes.
Like Fashion Nova, but
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And acting. A lot of people say I should do acting. Acting is not as easy as people think it is because you gotta memorize line. But I will always love to be in a comedic movie, and maybe I'll challenge myself one day and do something that's out my box. But comedy movie, really want to be in. I love making people laugh. I love making myself laugh. I'm a natural comedian. Like I love to tell jokes. I love it.
And we can see it from your Instagram videos where you like learn how to budget and everything. Like that's very true. So yeah. So for like directors, like we'll tell them like Cardi B wants to be in a comedy in Paris. Do you know like French movies or no?
No, I just know like certain.
Yeah, they're bad, so it's okay. But it's true. Yeah, French movies like not okay. I'd rather watch like an American movie. So I've watched like your previous interview with like the Breakfast Club and everything, and you said that you like presidents. You're a lot into presidents. Like, how do you know like French president like Emmanuel Macron? No. Okay, so he's like the opposite of your president, and he's like young and educated and very funny. But if you don't know him, then I'm gonna pass the question.
No, I was just when I grew up, I didn't really know what the presidents do. I always thought that they were like kings or something. And I always wanted to learn them. I was obsessed with the president. I was obsessed with Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I wanted to know everything about presidents. Until, I was 14. I went to high school. I'm really into history. And I find out about the branches and how, like, presidents don't really have that much power. And there's so much conspiracy about presidents that it's just like, it kind of made me not like
Okay. The whole
thing. But I'm glad that I know about past, and I know the importance of them and what's not important. But it was something that I always used to like, and I always used to read about, and I still read about sometimes.
Okay, cool. So now that you're a rapper, like an established rapper, like, do you feel like you have to dress for the job? Like, like the nails and the weaves and the clothes. Like, do you feel like it's part of like everything, or you just like you were like that before and then?
I always did my nails like this.
Okay.
Always. I've been doing my nails since I was 13 years old. When I started getting money, when I was a lot of money, I always designed them like this. A lot of people actually say, like, to be in the fashion, you gotta be like less gothy about my nails. I would never change them. It makes me happy. Like, it just is something that I love to see. Like, I love my nails. I don't even wear rings. This is the only ring I wear. I just love my nails. I do feel like sometimes when you're a rapper, you gotta wear like jewelry. I never used to buy jewelry. Now it's just like, oh my God, I need this, I need that. That's something that is like kind of like a part of it. Other than that, to get more attention and to get more money, yes, I feel like you should dress up. You're a woman, you're supposed to. But sometimes it's not. If you're a good rapper, you're gonna do it. You're gonna make it regardless. Cause it's about the talent.
True. Very true. So you stood up for social issues, and we really love that. And have you heard about the Cynthia Brown case?
And here's the background. Brown says when she was just 16, after being forced into prostitution, a 43-year-old man took her home and tried to have sex with her. Brown says in self-defense, she shot him because she feared for her life. And despite her age, she was tried as an adult, sentenced to life in prison, and won't be eligible for parole until she's 69 years old.
I saw that documentary because I'm really big in documentary. I saw that like 2-3 years ago. So to see it now, it's just like, wow. I'm so happy that's happening, because I saw a documentary about like young kids that go to jail and the life thing. What I don't like is that people be like, go as hard for Cynthia Brown the same way you're going hard for Meek Mills. It's two different things.
Yep.
I feel like she deserved for people to go hard, but don't try to make it seem like he don't deserve for him to go hard. Because he's going through a lot of shit that a lot of Black, Spanish minorities go through with the law. So I feel like anybody that don't deserve a certain amount of jail time should be going as hard for. Celebrity or not, don't try to discredit or dislower something because you don't feel like one crime or one sentence is bigger than the other. Because for Cynthia case, I think that's fucked up. And I seen Caucasian men in America accused of rape, and they don't give them that much time.
Like the Brooke Turner case. Like
yes.
The Brooke Turner guy who raped the girl and got like 6 months.
Yes. And then you got this young girl, clearly went through a rough time. Killing somebody is never right. But it's like I feel like somebody should get a chance. I feel like his case is way long overdue. And sometimes I feel like minorities get treated the same way. I like to stay away from those type of topics because I'm so tired of people always saying like a celebrity shouldn't be talking about it. But it's something that is always on our mind. And I'm an American. And it bothers me. because same shit he going, a lot of my friends is going through.
And it's the same in France. Like black people, like it's really the same. Like the system is broken and it's everywhere. But yeah, have you heard Ashanti saying that she wasn't a stripper when she received like the dollar bills on stage? Like, have you seen the video?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you like felt a way about it?
Because I don't feel a certain way because just because you shake your ass and you move a certain type of way, it don't make you a stripper. Wearing stripper attire, it don't make you a stripper. I feel like sometimes people be like, oh look, I'm a stripper because I'm wearing stripper shoes, because I'm wearing a stripper outfit. That don't make you that. A lot of strippers, they go through a lot of hustle, they go through a lot of shit. They gotta deal with a lot of fucking annoying ass men, annoying ass managers belittling you. You gotta deal with a lot of sleepless nights. You gotta deal with dancing and shaking your ass with heels. You gotta deal with people talking shit about you because they think that you're prostituting. It's not the same as just being provocative. So I don't feel a certain type of way that she says she's not stripper because